Hello, this is Apostle Carolyn coming to you right now in the discussion that I'm having with one of the mothership from Baltimore, Maryland. And we are right now having this discussion over the phone. Today is March the 6th on Sunday. Very deep conversation. The conversation is about matrix. We're talking about the matrix right now. So you can join us into the conversation in the power of Yeshua Mashiach by listening. All right. Blessings to each and every one of you. So I'm just going to be talking. So I want you to listen because it's a very powerful teaching. Okay. In the blessing of Yeshua Mashiach about the family matrix. Okay. For God be the glory. Okay, mother, is you on the phone? Okay, can you hear me? Okay, blessings ever before. So as we was talking earlier, praise Hashem, before I came in with the recording of this conversation that is a powerful teaching. And the teaching was about the matrix, about the family matrix. And the family matrix is about how we got those that is coming from their mother and their father, and that marriage take place. And when marriage take place, that is the norm order of a matrix family, from the mother, the father, and then comes the siblings that comes in after that. But one of the things that now in society order, we have not the norm matrix anymore. We don't have just that norm, because now we have multiple, siblings that is inside of that main matrix. And that means that for the woman, that society is not looking at the situation that a woman is truly a matrix all by herself. And the reason why I tells you this, that she's a matrix all by herself, is because this woman, we're going to go right now just for one woman right now. And we're going to look at this woman for the glory of Hashem. And I'm just going to say, okay, this here is Jane, Johnson. We're just going to use just the name, Jane Johnson. So any Janes out there named Jane Johnson, please forgive me for using your name, but I'm just coming in to bring in some understanding for you to get to understand this here matrix blessing, to be able to be a blessing to your family. So now the main thing in the power of Yeshua HaMashiach is that you want to be able to know the blessing, praise Hashem, of how the matrix work. Praise Hashem, in the power of Yeshua Mashiach. Hallelujah, Moshe the Messiah. And how just give me 1 second. Okay, how the matrix work, I just want to make sure for those that are listening, I just want to make sure that everything is being recorded. Okay, so now I know that it's being recorded. Now the main thing with the matrix, we're using the name Jane Johnson. Now with Jane Johnson, she is she have 3 men that came in her life. One of them now was a husband. You understand me? And we can say Joe Brown. Joe Brown was Jane Johnson's husband. Okay? So now, when Jane and Joe Brown got married, they had 2 children. Okay? Now, that started off the norm matrix order of a family. That starts off the major norm order. Now, for the major norm order for the matrix of this family, nobody's ever thinking, the husband never, Joe Brown not thinking that he's going to ever leave his wife. You understand me? Jay not ever thinking that she's going to leave Joe Brown. She's not thinking about this at all. But unfortunately, you understand me, when the children now, one child is just, they just 1 year apart. Now, after the children about 5 years old, 1 5, 1 4, now this woman, she now go and she leaves her husband. Or the husband leaves her, or both parties. But the marriage now is split up. There's no more existence of them being husband and wife. That's major. Okay? So now Jane, she don't go right into a marriage with another man, but she goes into a relationship. So when she gets into this relationship, do you understand this here, mother? For the glory of Hashem. Okay, now, for God be the glory. I just want to know if you're there. You understanding? Because I can hear your voice now. Okay, now, Jane now, praise Hashem, she goes into a relationship. So when Jane goes into a relationship with this situation, to another relationship with another man, okay? Now, when this man named Pete, now when Pete comes in, you understand me? Pete comes in and the relationship get twined up together, and Jane and Pete now gets a baby. Okay? Jane and Pete now have a baby. You hear what I'm saying? For now, when Jane and Pete mother have this child, this comes in now that this mother now got another child. You understand me? Additional to the two children that came out of the matrix of the norm of a husband and a wife with two children. You see what I'm saying? Okay, that was the norm. Okay, now Pete turns around and he leaves Jane. Jane leaves Pete. You understand me? So they out of the relationship. You understand me? You see what I'm saying right here? Now, all of a sudden, Jane goes on with life. She's still young. She's still beautiful. She's still doing, Jane. You understand me? So Jane meets another man. You hear what I say? Now, this man name is James. You understand? Jane and James. You hear me? A match and match over there now. You hear me? So Jane and here go James, and here go Jane. Now they turn around and their relationship start growing and it start building up. You understand me? And next thing you know, Jane don't just produce one child for James. She give him two children. So now Jane got 5 children right now. 5 children. She got 2 from the order of her first husband, Joe Brown. She got another child from Pete. And now she got another child, 2 children from James. Okay? These are 5 children that is all together. You understand me? For the glory of Hashem. So now we're going to stop right there with Jane. Now Jane turned around. Now these men done came inside of Jane's body. You understand me? That's what a man do. The Bible said the seed is the life force. The life force of a man is his seed. Whatever the child is that is her daddy or his daddy. Wherever your daddy is, that's who you are. So the DNA factor of the life factor, you understand me, is when life comes in, it comes through a man. The man is the one that brings forth life into the egg, that brings forth the manifestation, that brings forth the consummation of bringing forth life, to receive it. So now, all of a sudden now, guess what? Jane is all by herself. She don't have James anymore. She don't have Joe anymore. She don't have Pete anymore. She don't have none of these men anymore. They all went on by their business. You understand me? With other multiple relationships of their own. And now Jane is all by herself. So now, being that Jane is all by herself now, she raising these 5 children. You understand me? 5 children. So while she raising these 5 children, the 5 children, my Lord, all got different personalities. You understand me? Some of them is obedient and some of them not. Some of them she'll have a hard time to even push them to go out there to go to school. And some of them, they talking back, they carrying on. It was just so hard for them. And sometimes James said, I don't even know what's wrong with you. You understand? Next thing you know, you see sibling rivalry going on inside of that household. You understand me? With disapproval, and then hatred start building up, because now Joe Brown coming to get his 2 children. Once in a while he coming, even though he's in another relationship, he's all of a sudden just decided, I want to come over and start picking up my 2 children and picking them up and do visitation and taking them out. So now here goes the other child that's in the middle. You understand me? Pete's child, who is all by itself. Don't have a sibling now, because that is the middle child. Don't have no sibling, because she only have 1 child from Pete. Even though Pete got other children on the outside, he done made other siblings of other children on the outside. But this child is only from Jane and Pete. No, have no other siblings. You understand me? So now this child is off to the side by himself. Next thing you know, but Pete done abandoned this child. Pete don't want to have nothing to do with Jane. Pete don't want to have to come over there. But here go James, who have two children from Jane. Also, he turns around and said, I'm coming to get my two children too. So that leaves Jane now with the middle child. You understand me? That do not have that attention from another man in that family. You understand me? No other sibling order coming in. So this is the matrix order. You understand me? To start getting understanding about how is the mothership of that matrix. You understand me? So now she has to come together with this unity order to keep this here, all these siblings, pulled together. Even though they coming from different menship. But it's still where this child that come from Pete. You understand me? And we're going to call her Roxanne. Roxanne come from Pete. But Roxanne feels that she being isolated. She feeling now that that their father is out there buying the other two children that is from the first two born is getting all this favor. The husband got a beautiful job. You understand me? Everything is going good. But Pete now don't care nothing about Roxanne. Don't care nothing about her. He done just pushed this baby in and he kept it moving. He had never came back to see this child. You understand me? This is exactly how it goes.
Yes, Lord. Oh, yes. Forgotten one. My Lord.
Hold on, mother. I got it paused. Hold on. Let me go and get the door. Where is it? No, he went to Black, but she'll be right back. You can wait downstairs. He'll be back. You got his telephone number? No, he got the phone back. Call him. You're welcome. Now, is you understanding everything, mother?
Oh, yes, Lord. The new line, the little child got lost in the chapel. And she ain't got nobody to look out for her.
Exactly.
So she was coming obsolete. Lord Jesus, I don't see the Lord.
Okay, we're getting ready to go back on. You hear me? Oh, okay. Yeshua Mashiach. She done came in. We talking about Roxanne father Pete. Pete done came in, and after that, hold on 1 minute, mother.